Okay, so you're Calm, the app Calm, which really is the #1 app of its kind. You're their chief purpose officer, and you have a new series, and it's all about navigating through, I have to take a deep breath before I say this, stressful moments. What is something that we could all learn from?
This new series is called Navigating Through World Events. And I think all of us realize that world events can be very overwhelming, very stressful. And I think one of the times where we really turn to see those is in the morning or at night. And so we've created this new program that you can turn to in the morning, and you turn to your phone, but you'll be able to lock in to 5 minutes, 7 episodes, and actually be able to find a life away from overwhelm, away from stress, and away from fear. And I really recommend doing it first thing in the morning or last thing at night to protect that time. And that's why we built this series, to help give you a new set of ideas, a new set of insights, to help you actually have the tools and the skills to go and do some good out there in the world. Go and put a smile on someone else's face. Go and be some good news. Go and find some good news. Make some good news. Create some good news. I really feel like there is so much more good in the world than we recognize and we see. And it's our job to mine it within ourselves and mine it out of other people.
I like to find the good news because it's out there. Yes. So let's hit some headlines. Jay, are you ready to take the
let's
story?
do it. Let's do it.
All right, here we go.
All right, so first up, a video is going viral with more than 1.4 million views of a woman who showed up to a date only to see her match on a date with someone else. Take a look.
So I'm supposed to meet this guy for paddleboarding. We've never met or met on a dating app. And so I show up and he says he's wearing a blue shirt. And so I see a guy wearing a blue shirt and I'm like, okay, cool, there he is. And he's like with another girl. And here they are.
Right? So Vicky Tozer of Seattle eventually met up with the man to hear his side of the story. He apologized, saying it was a total mix-up, and the other woman was just as confused as he was.
I think the guy said that he just saw this girl, assumed it was the girl that he had been chatting with, and it was a total mix-up. In which case, how funny, go on the date, tell your grandkids about it, right? Unless he really was on a date with somebody else, in which case I'm shoving your paddleboard as far as I can. Are you not acceptable, right?
I would, if it's that case, I would want to walk up to him and say, I can't believe you. We just got divorced 48 hours ago. And you were meant to pick up the kids today. But no, in all honesty...
Sell him down that river he's paddling on.
Exactly. But in all seriousness, I feel like if someone shows you their true colors on day one, they've just saved you potentially 1 year, 1 decade of your life that you'd have to spend figuring out who they truly were.
That's true.
Count it as a blessing and move on.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure it was embarrassing for him, but here's a question. Does anybody here like being embarrassed? Okay.
It depends.
It depends. Well, Upworthy reports there's something called rejection therapy that's starting to get attention. Listen to this. A British woman named Sophie Jones embarked on a 30-day challenge to embarrass herself in public, hoping to break free from her fear of judgment and get out of her comfort zone. So she did things like asking the fire department if she could slide down the pole. Hey, okay. She sang with a stranger on the street. She asked a construction worker to wear his hat. She was sort of an introvert and thought, let me challenge myself. Is there something to that? Like, because I used to be afraid of heights. And so I went skydiving because I was like, okay. Yeah. And now, like, nothing's ever going to be worse than that. So I just feel like now I'm not scared.
Yeah.
Is that a real thing?
I fully agree with it. Exposure therapy, this idea of practice makes perfect. You're just using it the other way around. So if you keep practicing being rejected, if you practice hearing the word no, if you practice being pushed away, blocked, or shut away, you get more used to it. And now you don't take it as personal. You realize, oh, it's a situation. Oh, it's an individual. Oh, maybe I'm just not allowed to do this. And so you give yourself permission to be okay with hearing no more. And I think that's brilliant. It applies to love. It applies to family. It applies to anything, your career, work. So she's setting herself up for massive success. I love it.
All right. Well, lastly, are you looking for ways to de-stress? Yeah. The New York Post reports that Olympian Colleen Quigley has a tip for you. It's called tongue stretches. So the movement is supposed to help you relax the whole body. Watch her to see how it works.
What you do?
The fat guy come pull it out, and then you kind of like pull it in different directions, and hold it, and pull it side to side.
Do you want to try it?
Yeah, let's try it. We're going to try it.
Okay, I'll do it.
Okay.
So she,
So go on.
okay, ready?
I get the
Right,
chills
Ross, are you
when I do
directing
things
it?
like
Okay,
this.
we're going to pull it out and then lean left and lean right. Okay.
I feel more stressed.
I don't think I like it.
Yeah. Meditation is easier than this. Yeah, just meditate.
Yeah, she made it look so easy.
yeah.
These are also really thick towels.
Really thick.
Okay, thank you. Jay Shetty, navigating through world events, is on Calm right now. We just had a little piece of it right here. And boy, I mean, thank you.
Yeah, we all need this right now. Thank you, Jay.
You guys are